Oops. Sorry. And what the smell is going on, you guys? It's your boy Savvy Baby. Horrible intro here. Actually, I don't even have my mic plugged in either. Oh well, we'll go without a microphone today. So I wanted to do some blending here, but we're gonna have to try a different angle because my phone has to be charging. We'll go from over here today. All right. So we're working on another iteration of the Ruby Orchid fragrance. So after smelling and assessing, it's still too early to actually give an honest assessment of what Ruby Orchid's gonna smell like. But I could tell that it was too aquatic. It had too much ambroxan and cetylox. So I toned that down. Let me get my mic on. Okay, sorry guys. There we go. No. There we go. Shoot. Always something. Okay. So anyways, we're working on Ruby Orchid again. I toned down the amount of, what was it, of the ambroxan and cetylox in my formula. And let's see, I had something cool here on one of these scent strips. Leave that. And I increased the amount of vanilla by a bunch. I want it to be it's a pretty vanillic fragrance. And so I want that to shine through quite a bit. I want the vanilla, the peach, and the licorice to be the main theme. Also, the Ruby Orchid. But the Ruby Orchid, I'm finding, has kind of a fatty note to it that I don't really like that much. So I was using it at a 5% dilution. So I went back and diluted it down to 1% and 0.1%. And I had that on a scent strip there that I just tossed. And I could have talked about it. But anyways, they smell better at lower dilution levels. And honestly, 0.1% would probably even work in this formula with the Ruby Orchid because it's still there and it's still detectable and it's nice. But I don't know. So I used it at a 1% instead of 5% in this formula that we're going to do. So if I need to go back and do this formula again, I'm pretty sure I know what the culprit's going to be. It's going to be the Red Orchid, because honestly, the Red Orchid was clashing with it smells good. So this is the more, dang, you know what? We go get in this coconut. Because it already has kind of a creamy smell to it. I don't know if that's because of the vanilla and the powderiness of the flower that we used, that Ruby Orchid floral. But this is really good. This is the sample or the trial of that. Thank you all for joining. 26 people in chat. Holy cow. So I went through and put 2 samples, one through the ultrasonic cleaner, and I assessed one without putting it through the ultrasonic cleaner to see if I could actually notice a difference in the chemical reactions that occurred. And you definitely can. The one that went through the ultrasonic cleaner is more, it's just everything smells more rounded, well-rounded, as where this one, the individual notes, you can tell like, oh yeah, I'm smelling this one and I'm smelling that one, but this one, everything smells more uniform and well-rounded. You're making perfume? Yes, Courtney, I'm making so one of my relatives asked me to try and make her like Ruby Orchid flower bomb earlier this year, and it came out pretty darn good. I stopped working on it after 4 trials, but I liked it so much that I'm continuing to work on it and just keep fine-tuning it. And honestly, I should probably go back and look at the trial that I gave her to see what I did in it. But I'm starting fresh over on the whole idea again, using similar materials and toning it down. Wow, hey, thank you all you guys for joining. Are you look like a tattoo artist? LOL. Yeah, no, I just have tattoos. Got some new tattoos recently. Hi, hello everybody. Thank you all for joining. So yeah, I'm redoing this perfume. We're working on it again. I switched my peach note too that I used on the last trial. So this one smells more like a peach O-ring. So it's just a more juicier I don't know. I really like it. We'll see how it goes in a perfume, though. I've used it in a perfume before, but it just came out very, very peachy. And honestly, I don't care because this is a really nice note. I like it. But so yeah, we're going to go ahead and start blending here. I like to get all my solid materials done and out of the way first. So we're going to use our ethyl vanillin. This is a powder. You can see here. Ethyl vanillin. Hi, please give me a shout out. Jasnim, thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for joining the chat. Good to have you here. Thank you, Jasnim. Cool name. Not sure if I said that right. But yeah, so I'm going to start making the perfume here now, guys. I'm going to need 2 of these. Okay, so I'm going to weigh my materials. I need, here's my formula if you guys want to write it down, if you guys make perfume yourselves. Hello, Ishu. Thank you for joining. So here's my formula. You can see I use Excel spreadsheets, and I weigh every single drop. I write my formula before I go and make everything. It's kind of like a recipe, you know. I write my recipe before I make anything. And, well, I'm glad I got your name right, Jasnim. And yeah, so here's the recipe I'm going to be using today. And the red orchid accord, if you guys want to make this too, the formula is here. This is the fantasy flower that I made. It smells like bubblegum and flowers. It's nice. But so yeah, we'll get blending here. Get my camera resituated. Aim it down so you guys can see what's going on. Sorry. My wife just got home, so if she interrupts, I apologize, everybody. Hi, baby. Streaming. Was he? That's funny because I've been checking on him like every 20 minutes. My puppy's been bad lately. He's been biting on the sofa. All right, so I need 0.75 grams of this one. This is the most I've ever used of this material in the formula. 7.5%. And it's a creamy, sweet vanilla caramel nuances. Yeah, 7.5% of the formula. My poor baby. Marlene, oh my God. You're right. I've just been neglecting him all day, Marlene. Sorry, guys. My wife's here wanting to cause trouble. Sweet. I'm going to end the stream. How embarrassing. Yeah, you guys, just so you know, I was not neglecting my dog today. Sweet. Yeah, I have a puppy who likes to chew on the couch. I've had him out multiple times this morning, and he's been sleeping. Took him on a nice long walk, over a mile this morning. And now was sleeping on the chair. Drama. Here we go. Hey, we've turned it into a drama channel, guys. You guys like that stuff probably anyway. Yeah, whatever. Next ingredient. Sweet. We're going to do our Cetalonx amber material. And we're just using a little bit of this one today. I toned it way down from 3% to 0.5% of the formula, because I didn't really want the aquatics to shine through. I want it to be more performance materials. Not really trying to make it an aquatic. Anyone just joining, we're making a perfume here. How much of this do I want? 0.5 grams, I believe. Yeah. No, 0.05. Sorry, guys. That's too much. So yeah, this is Cetilox. It's an ambergris material, perfect there. It smells clean, salt water, seaweed. And these take a while to dissolve, these Cetilox chunks. Yeah, I'm not even going to take offense to my wife. It's funny. She has no idea. She just showed up from work, wanted to start talking smack. Okay. All right, now we're going to start doing our liquids. I'm going to do my ambergris. Or not our ambergris, sorry, our ambroxan. Shoot, I wonder if I should throw this on a... this has some chunks going on in there. I'm not sure if I should heat that up or just pipette it. I think it'll be fine. We're just going to pipette it as it is. Yeah, this stuff leaks. This lid is not good. So I have ambroxan at 10% dilution, and I'm going to be using 0.1 grams of this. And this stuff's heavy material, so it's not going to take many drops to get there. Man, I had a material spill inside of one of my bins, and I really hope it didn't go and ruin everything inside of it. That would be an expensive spill. But yeah. Frick, man. I think this one was affected by it. It stinks. Like, hopefully it's just the outside of the bottle. Hopefully whatever spill didn't leak into it, or else this entire fragrance is now going to smell like whatever got contaminated. But it smells like a minty smell. That's not what ambroxan is supposed to smell like. I think that I had like calamus or some kind of weird, or buchu. I think I had buchu in there. That's what that is. Dang, it stinks. Hopefully I didn't, man, I hope that's not in the fragrance. Hopefully it's just on the bottle. I'll find out when I smell this here in a while. All right. Oh. Don't worry, guys. My wife's even yelling at the cats. Okay, point. All right. We do our ISO E Super now. We're using this at, what did I do? 59% of the fragrance, so 5.9 grams. We kept these numbers the same as our last trial. We didn't mess with this. 5.9 grams of ISO E Super. This is our woody amber material, dry woody. This is just another workhorse material that I use in excess amounts to just kind of fill in blank parts of my formulas, honestly. You can use it at super high amounts and it doesn't really hurt anything. And it has a nice smell. It's just a nice diffusive material. It's, I don't know, kind of like a fixative type. It just helps performance. 5.9 grams of ISO E Super. Yeah, it's just kind of a warm, radiant, woody, amber, dry smell. Okay, so that does it for our ISO E Super. Now I need to go grab my Hedione HC real quick. All right, so got my ISO or my Hedione HC here now. We're gonna do this one at, what did I do? 1.2%. It's 12% of the fragrance. So yeah, our main hitters in this one are going to be the vanilla, the peach, the ISO E Super, which really doesn't do much, but it's a huge part of the formula. All right, so there's our 12% Hedione HC. What do we got next? So next we have Helvetilide, and that's our fruity musk. This one smells like pear. It smells like a typical white musk, but it has more of a fruitier pear tone in the dry down. And I'm using this at 1.4% of the fragrance, so 0.14 grams. Should do it. Helvetilide, 1.14. All right, next on the list, what do we got? Celestilide. And is that 100% strength? Yeah, and that's a powder too, so it looks like I've got another powdered away. Take this one off. Another note card. Okay, clear the scale. Celestilide. This is a woody, sweet, ambery musk. I need another paddle. Man, yeah, ISO E Super smells so good. Honestly, it's like you could wear that as a fragrance all on its own. I'm getting whiffs of that. Ooh, I better be careful not to get any of this in here. It's on my fingers, definitely. So I don't want to get this paddle too dirty. And I need, what did I say? It's 0.11 grams of this one, I remember. 1.1% of Celestilide. This is a, yeah, sweet, woody, ambery, dry musk. So it lasts a long time. This will be smelled in the base dry down. And that's close enough. All right. Celestilide, 1.1%. Now get that into our, this is the tricky part. Getting this into here without spilling. Good enough. All right. Moving on. Nothing to see. Yeah. All right. Clear. What else? I know we're going to have some galaxolide coming up. Yep. 0.55%. Or 5.5% galaxolide. No. Yeah, 5.5%. Is that right? No way. Yeah, so 0.55 grams Galaxolide, also known as Musk G. This is 100% strength. So if you're using a different level, obviously do the math, make your adjustments. You can buy this at 50%, all kinds of different levels. I'm almost out of this. This will be the first time I've ever had to refill on Galaxolide, I believe. Bought more ethylene brass. Ah, dang it. Snuck in one extra drop. But honestly, I'm not worried about it. This is a white, clean musk, transparent musk. You can go over with this one and you'll be fine. So I'm not even going to adjust for it in my formula. I will take a note though, put it on my spreadsheet. So 1 drop extra. I'll just write that off to the side. Ethyl vanillin's already in there, so now we need our red orchid accord. Yeah, I gotta switch my gloves again. Okay, so got our red orchid accord here. We're gonna do that at 1% of the fragrance. So I need 0.121 grams of this because this isn't 100% strength. See how that one's in yellow liquid. One more drop. 0.123. What did I say? I needed 0.121. Okay, so it's super close. Not going to worry about it. It kind of smells like jasmine a little bit too. I don't know what materials I use. It smells nice so far. Okay. Red orchid, done with that one. Okay, now we're going to add our peach. And this is the peach we're using today. Yeah, this is Perfumery Tilly the Cat. And that's from Amazon. It's called Peach Mayuki. The brand is Mayuki, and it says organic plant essential oil. And it's definitely not, I can guarantee you this isn't an essential oil from a peach. I don't know why they would put that on the label. But there's no way that this is if it is, it's not pure. I don't know how you would get an essential oil from a peach. I'm not a scientist though. I guess I am, but not like a certified one. Okay, so I used quite a bit of this in the fragrance, guys. I did 1 or 10% of the fragrance peach because I like it so much. So yeah, it's undoubtedly going to smell very peachy, but that's okay. That's what I want. Nice juicy peach, slight undertone of floral and vanilla, and this licorice note that kind of just adds some kind of mystery to the top notes. Like, what is that? Getting close now. Yeah, this should be very, I don't know. I'm thinking just fruity and vanilla. I don't want it to smell like, I don't know, the last ones I feel have a similar, it's because I've been putting the same amount of ambergris materials in there and it's too much. So I want this to be more fruity and vanilla. Vanilla fruity with a slight floral aspect to it. All right, guys. See if I forgot. Oh yeah, we got our dihydroanethol. We got our licorice note. And I'm going to use 0.19% of the fragrance, or no, 1.9% or 1.8%. What am I doing? I grabbed a scent strip on accident instead of a pipette. I thought about pushing this one to like an overdose limit, but I held back. So I really like this note. All right, there's 1.8. Just under 1.9. If I put one more drop, it'll push me into a limit that I don't think I want to be. We could try it though. I mean, I like this stuff. But it's okay. I've already wrote this recipe. I'm going to leave it as it is, and then I'll tinker it on my next trial if it doesn't come out how I want. If I want to push the licorice note more in the next one, I will. You know what? I think I used this at the same level on the last one, and I couldn't even detect it. So I don't know, guys. I'm thinking about increasing it, but it's too late. I've already wrote my... Too late. On the next trial, we'll be increasing the licorice note to see what happens. I made my decision. Okay. Yeah, you can see why perfumery is such an expensive hobby, because this is now my, I don't even know, sixth or seventh trial of this ruby orchid fragrance. But I don't care. I'm not trying to get it exactly like ruby orchid. Every one of them is fine. They're all fragrance in their own, but they're all just slightly different. Like one is a more aquatic version. This one is probably, let's see, I'll turn my camera around. And we'll see how this one turns out. Yeah, we'll give it a little swirl. And it's going to take a while before I can get an honest assessment of it. That's what kind of makes these boring videos, but if you guys just stick around, you'll get an assessment coming soon. But yeah, going back to that last trial of the ruby orchid, it smells even better now. I put it through that ultrasonic cleaner, and like I said, everything smells more uniform now. It's a lot harder to discern what you're smelling now. It just smells cohesive. Yeah, I'm excited to give this a little sniff. Much different, so I'm happy already. I got rid of the smell that I didn't want. That was the Cetylox and the Ambroxan. It was too much. It's nice, but it's not what I want for this. And then I switched the peach too, so I'm kind of excited. We'll see. But yeah, so we'll have another version of it, another women's peach vanilla fragrance, floral, light floral. I guess that's it for today, guys. Thank you for joining, everyone who came. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Smell y'all later. Peace.